Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ruth Talks Golf. On this episode, I sit down with my favorite Tropicana girls, La Presidenta Audrey and their very first member, Patty. This episode is a little different. It's the first time I have two guests on. It's also the first time we enjoy some adult beverages. You'll see in a sec. So BYOB, tune in, and let's have some fun.
Hey.
Cheers.
Cheers. Salud.
Salud.
I think it's mezcal, not tequila.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Is this the scorpion one?
This is the scorpion one.
Ooh.
Sponsored by... Well, it's not sponsored actually, but this is our scorpion mezcal. Yes, it is. Check them out.
Is it a brand or it's just...
I don't know. I got this from a family in Mexico.
Okay.
Specifically Durango. Shout out to the Duranguenses.
All right.
It's pretty smoky.
It's very
It
smoky.
is.
And maybe we'll get to the slow guy later.
Well then, that's going to be a lot of fun today.
So, ladies, how are we feeling today?
Good.
About to feel a little better after this, right?
Yeah.
I know I like to have drinks, fun drinks when I golf. How about you guys?
Well, if you don't know, now you know. We sure do.
We usually take a tequila shot right before starting.
Champagne for breakfast.
Champagne for
Champagne for
breakfast. Another shot probably 3 holes later.
Is it for
Every
the
3
nerves?
holes? Every 3 holes?
For you, it's every 3 holes. For me, it's like every hole.
Fuck.
I don't know about you guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. For sure before the round, and then like within the third round. Third hole,
Yeah.
And then by if it's 18 holes, by 9th hole, I'm like, okay, let me reel it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start to tone it down at some
Tone it
point.
down.
But everybody always brings something, whether it's tequila, champagne, seltzers, beers. Somebody always has something, so we're never dry. That's for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone has the seltzer, someone has a beer. Hey, I have this, I have that. What do you want? What do you want?
We share
Yeah.
because we
Sharing
care.
is caring.
It is.
For me, it's because I get nervous, and I feel like it loosens my swing.
It does.
Right?
It really does.
I'm a tense girl, so I'm like, I'll do a shot.
You gotta let loose.
Yeah.
Let it loose, girl.
Yeah.
So tell me about Tropicana Girls. Audrey, you're the president.
So I run the Tropicana Girls here. We are based in LA, but we kind of golf all over the place. We have girls in the IE area, San Bernardino. Kind of have them everywhere. We just try to meet up as close as possible to everyone. I'm hoping to soon have events more spread out, like where there's events in like the South Bay area, San Bernardino area, LA area, just to kind of have something for everyone to go to every month. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get there this year.
I think so. You guys keep growing and growing every time I see you guys out there. That's cool that you're trying to expand it.
Yeah.
You've been president for what, like a year?
Yeah,
Over?
about a year, a little over a year, yeah.
How's that been for you?
It's been a learning experience because I kind of came in with 0 experience, not really knowing or having contacts. Sometimes like I'll ask like Jimmy to help me out, Jimmy from Tropicana. He helps me out with some contacts. But at first it was a little difficult trying to like get that courage to contact pro shops.
I wonder about that because if you know me, I'm shy. So
I'm shy too. I'm
an
so shy.
introvert, so I struggle with like making connections.
Yeah.
But that's badass that you're doing it.
Yeah, so I just do it now.
Yeah. And you were, I know, I kind of have an idea of like how you got into this role.
Yeah.
It was kind of presented to
They're
you.
like, hey, do you want to run it? I was like,
Sure,
let's fucking do it.
How hard could it be?
How hard could it be? Yeah, but I'm shy.
But I'm shy.
It happens.
But there's all kinds of personalities in golf.
For sure.
So that's good.
Yep.
And then Patty, you became a member. You're one of the OGs.
I was the
right?
first member.
You're-
First member.
First member.
I was the first member.
So you're like VIP OG.
I'm the hype girl.
You're the
The
hype
mascot,
girl.
if you will.
There you go.
I've called you ambassador of a good time.
That's
Because
it.
you are a good time. You bring up, for sure you have like the best energy
Thank you.
out there every time. I don't know how you do it.
It's a lot of working out. The endorphins are kicking in the morning.
That's what they tell me to do.
I work out and then I golf. So it's like you're on the roll.
Yeah.
You don't stop.
So is that, actually, so before you even do a round of golf, you've already worked out that morning?
For the most part.
Man. So how early are you?
I try to get to the gym on the weekends, like between 7 and 8. So usually when we golf and everyone pitches in their time, I'm always like 11 or 12, please, because I try to prioritize my workout before golf.
Yeah.
That's just like what I need to do for myself.
Good.
But there's some, exceptions. Sometimes somebody will be having a birthday round and we have to start at 9. So then the workout takes a back seat. But for the most part, it's usually my workout and then golf.
Nice. So you are the first member of Tropicana Girls. How did that happen? What's the story there?
Oh, the story.
The cheese man.
I met a guy one time. It really did start that way.
Nothing wrong with
dating
that.
a guy, blah, 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 yitty yaddy. He knew Pollo. And then Pollo was like, hey, do you want to join this girls golf thing that we're doing? And I was just like, yeah, that sounds good. Because I was trying to get back into golf. And the rest is history. I look back at it and it's like, wait a minute, I was the freaking first member, dude. It wasn't like there was 10 girls and I'm just like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. But yeah. And then I met this awesome girl.
So Patty was the first member I met because I was running late to the range meetup and she was still there with Pollo.
Mm-hmm. Was this like a first event?
It was kind of like maybe first or second. Mm-hmm. No, it was the first official event, official range meet. And that's, she was still there and so she was the first member I met, so.
And you were like,
she's my cup of tea.
She's like, I could handle her. We could handle each
She drinks.
other.
All right. Bring her
It's
on.
actually like a good dynamic because, like I said, I'm a little shy, but like she brings out like the fuck it, let's take a shot.
When I think of Tropicana Girls, I think of you two specifically. Like you guys are the face, the vibe. Like when people ask me like, oh, what's Tropicana like? What's Tropicana like? I'm like, look, it's casual, it's fun, and it's all about golf. Like no drama. These girls just want to golf.
Yeah,
they're all hardworking. They all have, and not to say other clubs have drama. There's drama everywhere, of course. But it's, you guys have a specific vibe. Yeah. And so a lot of people all here, like I think the other day when we were shooting at, I forget what course we were at, girl. Thomas Wrighton was there shooting. He's like, oh, if my wife wants to get into golf, I'm gonna tell her to come to this club. And I hear that a lot. Yeah. So you guys are very like welcoming.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So I feel like every club has their niche, right? Like there's some that are just for networking, and ours is more like social aspect. I used to run a meal prep company, and I made 0 time for myself, 0 time. And me taking on golf allowed me to or force myself to take that time away from work. And I believe as women, we need that, our own space, whether you're a mom, whether you have a full-time job, as women's mental health is very important.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's my take on it. It's I just want girls to come out and have fun, take a break from motherhood, from your career, and just take care of your mind and have fun.
If men could do it, girls could do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and they do it all the fucking time.
I know.
8 hours,
See,
1 week, per week.
And my thing, when I first got my first set of golf clubs, it was from a guy who gifted them to me. But he just basically gave them to me and was just like, all right, peace out. But it was not like, hey, do you want to learn how to golf? Do you want to go to the range with me? He was just like, here you go. And then I was just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this shit? Yeah. And then eventually we went to the range or whatnot, but it was in my brain that golf was only for guys and not for women, And then as I started getting older and being like, wait a minute, time out. I could do this too. Yeah. That's when I was just like, no, I'm going to do this for myself. Like you said, for my, just to be out there, meet people. It's good for networking. That's also a take on it for me for work-wise, which I love. But yeah, it's we can do it too. It's not that we need to do it, but we can also be out here and enjoy golf and do it our way. We have our champagne, We have, you know, some girls.
We tend to like level it up.
Yeah.
Like everyone kind of does.
Caviar.
Right? Like, caviar is like me and Nancy. Champagne, Patty, that's like all you.
Champagne tequila.
Champagne and tequila.
I don't know how those two, but you know.
I don't know how those two, but it makes sense.
Morning and afternoon.
Yes, there you go. I like it.
Yeah.
And I think you mentioned like having a guy involved to get you into golf. I think a lot of women do have that story of like, oh, I was dating someone or I was seeing someone and they golfed and I got into golf. But I did hear you mention back into golf. So like, did you have prior golf experience?
No, like I said, my first set was from an ex. He was really into golf.
Did you burn those clubs?
No, actually, no. I actually reused them. I practiced with them.
Nice.
But then I got my set of PXGs fitted for me. So, you know, I became chingona.
She upgraded.
I upgraded.
She upgraded from what he gave her.
She said, boy, bye.
I upgraded from it to chingona status. But yeah, no, it was like he gifted them to me, and he grew up golfing. He grew up on a golf course.
Nice.
Oh, I know the lives of some people, but he grew up on a golf course, and I know, right? So he knew, and then in Corona, we lived off of Via Verde? In Corona? Costa Verde over there?
I've never been out there.
Yeah, so we were off like one of the holes. I think it was like 15 or something. So that was our backyard. Okay. And again, I still was just kind of like, whatever.
Yeah.
But
so what sparked it? Was it Tropicana that made
No,
you
it was before
back?
Tropicana.
Oh.
Yeah, it was before. I went to a work event and they wanted us to like get more into networking and prospecting. And I still have the picture. They had like different ideas, and one said golf, and I'm like, wait, I have golf clubs in my garage.
You're like, I do that.
Yeah, so I was like, all right. So literally, like when we got back from our work trip, pulled them out. I'm like, oh, I need a new bag. So I ordered a new bag right away, and then I dusted them off, cleaned them off, whatever. And then I found this chick online who's an instructor. So I called her up, and she's like, yeah, come to my house. And she had the whole setup. Did a few practice swings. She kind of gave me some pointers because I kind of had the mechanics down, and she just gave me some pointers. So I went like twice, and then I was like, all right, I'm out. And then just kind of started doing it on my own.
Yeah.
And then Tropicana came in a few months later, and then the girls came in.
Ooh.
And it's just been like really like uphill. So I love it.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yep.
So cool. I feel like you need a pin, first member of Tropicana Girls or something.
Right?
A crown.
I have it on Instagram.
Like Disneyland, you know?
Yeah,
Like a special
you get a pin.
I see my badge on Instagram, so.
What is it? VIP? No, who are like the special people in like in any sport? What are they called?
Hall of Fame?
MVP? MVP.
MVP or Hall of Fame?
MVP tag, or I don't know. Yeah. Well, that's cool. I definitely enjoy your club. I was fortunate to meet you guys. I belonged to another club at the time, and then I got involved with SCGA, and they're like, go meet these ladies. I'm like, hell yeah. And it's so fun having to have done that because, one, I have friends now. I met you guys. We get to golf often.
Yep.
But like that networking aspect that you mentioned, like, it's a small world, but like the networking is very nice and big, and you get to meet all kinds of people to do that with.
Super good.
And even though like your club is more casual and maybe not so like networking focused, it still happens with it. Like it happens naturally, right?
Yeah. It does.
It does. It does feel natural. I feel like girls come and like they look all nervous, and then we're like, hey, like
Take a shot.
let's take a shot.
Take a shot.
It's all right.
Chill out.
You know, we're not here to like be Nelly Corda, you know? Like we're just out here to have fun and just let go.
Scores? What's a score?
Yeah.
Sad.
Keep track? What?
After what?
What's
How
a
many
birdie?
was that?
What's a par?
Yeah, when I first started, I was like, I'm not keeping track of anything. My goal was like, just hit the ball, just make contact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we tell the girls.
That's
like,
still the goal.
Yeah, just
Is still the
like,
goal?
That's still the goal, yeah.
Yeah. So most of your rounds, you have like what, outings?
We'll do outings and range meetups. Hoping to do a trip.
I know people want to know that. Like,
yeah. Shout out Shelly, she had asked.
Got maybe some Palm Spring or AZ in the back pocket.
Yeah, I think.
What are people saying? Like, where do they want to go? Or
they're
like,
just like wherever. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's just making sure the girls are committed. That's always the thing about organizing something like that.
It's hard organizing with a group. Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I know you and I talked about Vegas too.
Yeah,
Let's do something in
hopefully.
Vegas.
Vegas.
I'm down. I'm down.
These beautiful ladies are
down.
available to play.
Yeah, we should do something out there. That would
Yeah.
be fun.
It's always fun to travel. I think it gives people something to look forward to. The older you get, the less exciting things you kind of have going on. I mean, that sounds terrible. Maybe that's just me.
No, you're right.
But, you know, we work so hard. I know how hard you ladies work. You know, you're focused on your business and what you're doing. Audrey, same for me. So it's nice to have like a getaway.
Yeah. And try
A different course, you know. Sometimes you need
to just explore. It's kind of like getting out.
Venture out.
People go hiking different places, right? Different trails. Like
thing.
golfers go out to new courses.
And you collect stuff too, like the little bag tags, you know, whatever, you know, and or a T-shirt.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, a hat.
Usually a
Everybody has their
hat.
thing, you know. Back in the day, I used to collect fucking stickers. Now they're bag charms from my golf bag.
How cute.
Yeah.
I want to see. I don't think I've noticed any charms on your bag.
They're there.
Yeah?
They're there. It's like a fucking wind chime. Click, 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 click. But that's me, you know.
That's your
That's
style,
my
yeah.
little
You
thing.
hear that? Ahí viene la playa.
Patty's coming.
Right on time.
What was that song we were singing earlier?
El sonidito.
That's Patty's chime coming in.
Ahí viene. Un, dos, tres, cuatro.
Cut your car, yeah.
But
And you're just
But the shitty part is that, like, yeah, okay, you try not to go, so then it starts beeping. So you're like, okay, cool, sorry, my bad. But then the fucking shit won't let you back up. You're like, won't let me get out.
But
And then you're just
Patty,
like,
what are you doing in there?
why are you getting close to the bunkers?
Why you don't follow the sign?
I try. I don't like following rules all the time. It's boring.
Ooh. And
boring.
now,
I give you that.
Well, anyways, we need another shot.
Yeah.
let's do that. Do we want champagnes for our champs?
We could do
Or
champagne.
we-
Champagne. Yeah.
We should do a breakfast
Let's
shot.
do a breakfast shot.
All right, ladies, this is one of my favorite sounds in the whole wide world.
All right.
Ay, Dios.
Me va a pegar.
Wait, the net is still there. Oh, it's loose.
No pasa
Ay, Dios
nada.
mío.
Ay,
Just don't get out my lashes.
fuck, it's hard. Oh, it's tight.
Ay,
That's
güey.
Oops, yep, that's normal reaction. It's not my first rodeo.
It's not her first rodeo, ladies
No,
and
it's
gentlemen.
not.
Ladies and gentlemen, Patty and her shams. World-renowned
It's actually Prosecco.
Prosecco.
But you know, we'll take
From
it.
France, but close enough.
We'll take it today on this beautiful day. And where are we again, Audrey?
We're at Bella Verde. Actually, Bella Verde was the first course to welcome us and just let us make scheduled tee times up ahead, like, what, 2 months?
Yeah,
They're very accommodating here.
they're awesome to us. They really are.
They are.
It's a beautiful course.
It's
I
a
gotta
beautiful.
say.
It's a beautiful
Yeah.
9-hole
9
course
holes. Yeah.
that makes you feel like you're on an 18-hole course. But sometimes you don't have time for a full 18. But you also don't want to make it too short.
Yeah. That's a nice thing about this place because it's like when we do 18 and it's all 24 of us or whatever, however many of us, it takes
forever.
all day, which is not a bad thing, but this is great because you get that 18-hole feel for, you know, a smaller amount of time. So you have a lot more time to go out and enjoy the 10th hole, if you will.
Yeah.
We can go to Top Golf, we can go to Calaveras, all that fun
Right,
stuff.
I did see Calaveras. It's across
Yeah.
the street. If you
And
want to keep it going.
We have a favorite hole. What hole is it?
We
There's
do.
6?
the 6th hole is the perfect spot for a video
Yep.
or a photo. Perfect.
For anyone, especially us ladies, we love a good photo moment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then this one
Good to
here
know.
too, hole number 9, because behind it we get the Top
Top
Golf.
Golf,
So it's
yeah.
kind of cool.
Oh,
So we have our little gems
Photo areas?
along the along the course. Oh, and then when you're on hole number 2, or is it 3 already? 3. You're right by the hotel, so there's the bar there.
Bar.
They're not open here yet, but you can just hop on over to the bar in the hotel and
Yeah,
They'll
grab a
hook
drink
you
real
up.
quick.
Also very kind
Yeah.
and quick with it.
Do you guys want a birdie shot?
yeah,
How do we do this?
Do you want a birdie shot? A Patty birdie shot?
Sure.
like that.
All right,
Let's just. I've done this before.
Who's going
Not my
first?
first rodeo.
Okay.
Are we covering cameras? Are
She's
we
short, so I
got.
gotta.
Come in, Priscilla. Wait, you guys make it look sexy. Hold on. Mine's just gonna be like embarrassing.
No, it's not.
You do the thumbs up when when you're done.
Okay.
Or you could do a timeout.
Here it goes.
Ready? Open wide. Ooh.
Pa arriba.
You were nervous. You were nervous. You made me nervous. You were nervous. You made me nervous. I was like, oh.
One more.
If I was a man.
All the way, look up to the sky.
Yeah. There you go. Anyways, that's kind of what we do, but sometimes we do it with tequila, sometimes champagne.
It's relaxing. It's fun.
Yeah, champagne came about, like we said, because it was morning time, breakfast, mimosa, so we're like, let's just cut the orange juice out there. We don't need all that shit.
Yeah.
We just need to get to the bottom of it.
Exactly.
Someone in the audience had asked if you're into like a transfusion or like a Bloody Mary.
So
Let me see the question.
recently I went to Rams Hill,
Oh.
and I didn't know what a vodka transfusion was.
I still don't know.
until
I'm acting like I do.
Until I saw the
good.
cut waters.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, that's a different flavor cut water. And I tried it. And I immediately sent a picture to our sponsor from Sandy Miss Liquor, Nate.
Nate Dog.
And I'm like,
Thank you, Nate.
Can you get these? And he's like, oh yeah. Put them on order. He's like, they'll be in Tuesday. I'm like,
Nice.
so I went and bought a few packs. So they're really good. But what was the other drink?
So that one is vodka,
It's a vodka,
ginger ale.
and grape.
I made
and
a
grape
video
juice.
about this. Yeah, and grape juice. Yeah, they're good. The other one would be like a Bloody Mary. So like
Early tea times call for Bloody Marys.
Or Bloody Marias.
Bloody Marys.
that's mine.
You know what? I was trying to ask for one day, and I told Julio, ask him for a Bloody Maria. He's like, I'm not gonna fucking ask him for that. What?
It's not like
I guess it does sound a little.
a Bloody Maria does sound a little.
I mean,
weird.
once a month
Why
it
that one,
happens.
but not Mary?
Once a month it happens. Don't act brand new, guys.
I know, right?
Don't act brand new, guys. Come on.
But yeah, mornings call for
Yeah.
Bloody Marys.
It just hits right, like because it's so
does.
savory. I'm a savory fan when it comes to drinks, so
Oh,
Bloody
yeah.
Maria is where it's at. Shout out to Erica Ambris, she taught me about that drink. You're like, get rid of the vodka, put the tequila in there, and lots of olives for me.
The other day when we golfed at the ranch, it was such a cold morning, so I did a chai tea latte, but I added Bailey's and vodka into that. So that was a good morning drink.
It's a good one.
Yeah. I used to bartend back in the day.
Oh, did you? So you must know all the
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Nice.
When I was a little spring chicken.
Oh, you're still spring chicken. I feel like we're all spring chicken.
Yeah.
Shaking it up. So I think that's where my love for drinks came from.
Yeah.
And knowing, the right occasion for what
Yeah.
drink and where to bring it and whatnot.
Yeah. Are you guys doing any tournament? Because you haven't done tournaments.
I
Usually
haven't
you'll
done tournaments, but I would like to.
Yeah.
I would like to do a women's scramble,
Yeah.
collab with someone.
Yeah.
I wonder who.
Can we do it?
Let's do it.
I've
wonder who.
never hosted a tournament, so I think it'd be a lot of fun.
here too.
That would be cool. It's like perfect. I agree with what you say, because sometimes, especially as social golfers, we like the look and feel of like 18
Yeah.
whole courses, but realistically, 9 is like the sweet spot. You know, especially when as ladies we have a lot of things going on in our lives. We got things we got to take care of. So maybe that would be cool. Something fun.
We should do it.
Yeah.
We should do it here. It's perfect. I'll find out when they're opening the bar.
And it's a great location because everybody lives so like this is a great location because everybody lives like close enough to it. Everyone's I think about 30 minutes away the farthest.
Yeah, so it'd be great to do the tournament here because it's 9 holes and not 18, won't take 6 hours.
You get a cart.
Yeah, you still get a cart.
The cart is fun.
You're not hitting off mats.
Important.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to when this
Bar will be open.
bar restaurant opens because that's like the missing link.
I wonder if they need a cart girl.
Oh.
Hey.
You'll be
Ahí viene la
like,
Pati.
give me that stick.
I'm
And
gonna
let me show you how
I'm
it's
gonna take a
done."
part-time job when I'm not, insurance swagging over
That
here.
could be fun.
Huh.
Off season.
There's no off season for me, dude. Fucking have us working. Prospecting.
Working is good. I wanted to ask before I forget. Do you guys eat hot dogs?
Yeah, I do.
Fuck
I know that
yeah.
sounds like a weird ass question, but
You know I do.
are you like a hot dog at the turn kind of girl?
I am. So I like hot dogs at the turn, and I like a hot dog when you're like in LA too, and you smell it. It's just
street
like
dogs.
yeah.
I go to the Dodger games just for the hot dog.
Really? Are they really that big?
Remember that one hot dog? Remember that one hot
video
dog?
we shot?
That shit was crazy. That was the biggest wiener I've seen in a while.
Where are those lagos?
Yeah.
Length, width, and
I was like, good Lord. Good morning. And good morning to you.
It's quite the breakfast.
Yeah. I mean, just didn't even need to put anything on it.
Right?
Yeah.
Plain, just 100% raw beef.
All meat.
Raw dog.
I'll be.
Raw beef.
Are you guys into like condiments at all? Like,
Condoms?
Condoms.
Condiments.
Stay safe.
Yes. Yeah, of course. A little. Yeah.
A little mustard, a little mayo.
A little
Tiny bit,
ketchup, some relish. There's onions, like for sure.
I agree with you on the street dog. Like when it's bacon wrapped and they got like the onions,
Where you
the
just smell it
pepper.
coming out of wherever you came out from.
I just
So
put a little, like,
good.
on the tip, a little mustard and ketchup. Just for a little flavor.
for every
Just on the
bite?
tip.
Just on the tip. You don't need the whole thing. Just a little bit. I get grossed out with a lot of stuff on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do. I like mine plain.
Plain,
But like the
yeah.
first bite, I need a little like flavor, and then I'm good.
And
the
that's
rest.
enough. That's so
Just a little, just a tip. Just a little on the tip.
That's funny. Where was I going with my train of thought? Sorry, baby.
Don't look at me.
You should have put a paper bag around
I know.
with the bottle.
Anything you guys want to donate? If you want to donate to our support the cause of women golfing, we would greatly appreciate
Yes,
it.
yes.
Send us on trips. We'll take it. We like shoes. We like socks. We like balls.
We're beautiful. We're intelligent. We can golf.
We're looking for stay
always
and play
posting.
packages. Stay and play packages.
Stay and play. Stay and play anywhere in the world. And what will you get? Entertainment, content. Because, like you mentioned, we're
all tagging.
constantly doing content.
Posting, yeah.
We're busy on social media. We're all growing individually, which is really nice to see.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have friends who are like, why are you on your phone? And I'm like, I have to respond. I have to post.
Yeah.
I have, you are a source of entertainment for your viewers.
Yeah.
You know? So you got to feed the machine, guys.
I honestly need to get on it, like on my personal. I think because I post the Tropicana Girls stuff that I like don't give my page any, attention.
Enough love.
And I'm always recording the girls, so I'm like,
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
dude.
so I'm always reusing my
It's a
shit
lot of
because I'm
work.
constantly posting other girls versus myself.
And I try to be conscious of you. So
yeah,
like,
she does. She's
I'm always like, let
my
me
camera
record
person.
you, and I'm
Your
always.
turn.
Yeah. I'm, like I said, I'm just by nature, I'm
Yeah.
like one of those, like,
Yeah.
I want to reciprocate what's given to me. So if she's like, hey, let me record you, let me take a picture of you, let me do this for you, I'm going to do the same thing. And I do
Yeah.
that for, the girls that I love,
everyone,
my
yeah.
friends. Yeah. I'm,
Yeah.
I think all the girls kind of do that. We all know how important it is to shoot. So we shoot each other, and then like at the end of our rounds, there's like 100 text messages of like, here's some photos,
Yeah.
and and all that.
And I always say, I'm going to clap for everyone, regardless whether they clap for me or not.
Yeah.
There's enough light for all of us. There's
Yeah.
enough, love. There's enough for all of us that we don't have to be like,
And
I
don't worry
agree.
if I recorded a bad shot. I'm gonna cut it.
Yeah,
As soon as that ball's hit, I cut that shit.
we know how
The
to fix
level
it.
of trust we have with
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
Like,
We know how to put a filter on it. We know the angles.
Yeah.
the cheeks are not going to be shown.
I'll
Trust
put a peach
me.
over at 0.5. Like, we
Yeah.
know our shit.
Yeah. I love, and this is one of the things I hear about like men say about women, like the amount of support we give each other. We're
It's
always
different.
cheering each other
It's
on.
fucking different.
We're
Yeah.
like, fuck it, you shot bad. What does it matter?
Take a shot!
Take a shot. You did it.
Yeah.
It's so
You
true.
hit the ball.
You hit the ball. It went
Oh!
in the water. Yay.
You whiffed it. Don't worry. That was your
Yeah,
practice shot.
yeah.
You do the next one.
Yep.
Yeah, we are pretty cool like that.
It's
is
true
nice.
because like we've gone to the Trop Guys tournament and they're all like quiet and like betting on holes, and like that's cool, you know, it's fun for you guys.
Very
but
competitive,
very
yeah.
competitive,
You know.
But for us, it's not about that. It's just, hey, fucking try again. You know, be supportive over one another, because we're already mentally breaking ourselves down. Like, we don't need to like talk shit about each other's swing and shit.
We
you know?
already got life.
Yeah. Gotta worry about everything.
I
Yeah.
worry.
Does this skirt make me look weird?
Yeah.
Is this tall?
There's
my
enough
God.
pressure. Like, we don't need to do that. to
So much
ourselves.
pressure as ladies.
Yeah.
Do you guys? I always, for the most part, 99% of the time, I wear makeup to golf,
Yes.
which seems silly, but
No.
like, are you guys also those
Yes.
girls?
Yeah.
Like being put together.
Why
is-
can't we be cute on the course?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I
That's
already
the fun part.
Yeah, I already look like shit at the gym. Here, I want to look at least somewhat presentable. There might be a gentleman suitor out there.
Yes.
There might be. And I have to look
You
my
gotta
best.
look good, yeah.
Oh, you want to take me away for a golf weekend?
Why not?
Sure.
Yeah.
It used to be fancy restaurants, like the hottest restaurant. Now it's, what golf course are you taking?
Yeah.
I can afford my own dinner, but take me somewhere nice.
Somewhere nice.
Yeah, exactly. You never know. You know, honestly, like at the end of the day, you really don't know who you're gonna meet. So you want to like put your best face forward. You know, for me again, networking. You know, I mean, someone's gonna be a little bit more want to approach you more for different reasons, which is fine. You know, we know our roles, but yeah, I like to be put together. I like to make sure my lipstick is on and my face isn't super shiny.
Oh God.
And
Probably
my hair
mine
looks
right now.
okay. I mean, yeah, my makeup bag is always in my purse. I'm not like, I'll just no.
I
I'm a
don't
park and do my makeup before I
part
get out.
of your makeup. Yeah.
Say, sometimes I'll come with eyelashes. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's my prerogative. I could do what I want to do.
Right? We want to look good. We want to look cute. It's a whole production, but shit, I'm showing up for me.
Yeah.
And if that helps me feel good and confident, why not?
And that is the other thing too that I love about golf is that it brings out such a confidence in us that maybe some of us need a little bit more every once in a while. Because you feel like, fuck yeah, like I could do this. You come out feeling like a chingona because not every girl can golf. You're already a little bit more above the cusp. So you're like,
It's
I
impressive.
could bring this to the table too. Not only do I work, not only like, all right, I'm a mom, I have kids, whatever, like all these check marks that you have. But now you're like, I can also golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could make tortillas de mano and golf.
And golf. Huh?
And you know what? Like, do you guys remember when you guys first started and like your first like swing and how like timid and like
Absolutely.
I feel like golf helps you grow that aspect of confidence where you're like, okay, now I can fucking hit the ball. Now watch this. Now watch this. And like it just mentally does something for your personal growth.
And it's like that.
Yeah.
With anything else, the more you do it, the better you get, the easier it gets. You know, everything. You know, it's just that practice. And when people, especially the guys who have been golfing a long time, they're like, when they get frustrated when you're at the range and they're like, you keep doing this or you keep doing that. I'm like, listen, buddy, you've been doing this a lot longer than I have. My body will catch up to the memory and the muscles sooner or later. This is my pace.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for me, not for you. So
Not just that, some of them fucking swing like shit.
How come they're always hitting into my fairway?
Yeah, I know a few. No, I know like a few.
You ever see those guys? Like you're like in the
Every
middle of somewhere and they're like,
time.
oh wait, let me like bitch, get
Every
your ball
round
and
I
go to your
play.
fairway.
Yeah.
Their carts all going. I'm like, why are they there? I'm trying to.
Like you obviously shouldn't be hitting it where it lays. Like
No, I knew this person, and was like, went to college on a golf scholarship and blah blah blah. So when he would see me at the range, he'd be like, "You're doing it wrong," and I'm like,
shut the fuck up.
I'm like, well,
Like, do I
excuse
care?
me. Like,
Yeah.
no, leave me alone. Thank you very much. I didn't ask for your opinion. If you want to golf with me, cool, but just
You
let
wanna
me.
pay for my round.
Well, that too, but just let me do what I gotta do. You know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Audrey, as a shy person, just kind of connecting with you as a shy person myself, like has golf kind of like helps
Yes.
you like kind of open up? And
Yes, it has. At first, like I was so shy, and like sometimes Patty would be like, because when everybody would be like scrambling, and I'm just like, all right, guys, line up. She's like, you want me to say it? You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, say it.
The little devil on your shoulder.
Give it to you. I'll do it for you.
So, you know, but it has like helped me kind of just come out of my shell and like stop caring so much, you know? And it's kind of helping me, like, it helped me, I can see when a girl's shy. So when they come for the first time, I'm like, hey, like,
You like take them under your wing. Yeah.
And
that's good.
also, like, and take this, I will hope you take this in a great way. Like, even your style has changed, and I love it. From, like, when I first met her to when she started golfing to, like, now. She's, like, all fucking stylish all the time. I'm like, girl.
Just leggings and, like, a sweater, you know? I don't know.
She's, like, stunting now.
Dude, yeah. I was like, okay.
I don't shop for, like, work clothes or, like, going out clothes anymore. I shop for golf.
I need to look good out here. Yeah.
And I am the biggest cheerleader, so it's
Yeah,
like, I love when she comes, like, all, like, you know,
I
like,
love that about
girl.
her.
That's why I think you guys are a good duo. That's why when I thought, like, obviously I wanted you both, but I was like, I think I want them both at the same time. Like, you guys
Make it
are
more
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
More interactive.
You guys have good energy with each other.
It's so funny because now, like, we get hit up, like, hey, do you guys want to come play at our event because you guys are fun?
Yeah.
Well, let me look at my schedule.
And
Like,
like,
damn, we should start a
I could
service.
do 3 months from now.
Let me look at my schedule.
Right?
Gym first and then golf. Oh, you're starting at 8. Sorry, can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone else in my Instagram was asking if you're gonna be doing, like, I guess, I don't know what it's called, but like collaborating with other clubs or like golfing with other clubs through events.
I would like to. I just haven't been approached and asked, like, hey, let's do this. I've never ran a tournament, but I would like to. And I feel like a collaboration would kind of help the flow of that, because then, like, hey, well, they've thrown tournaments before, so they can kind of help guide me and make sure, like, I'm doing things correctly. I've always said it, like, I feel like I don't do enough, even though people tell me I do enough, but, like, I just want to make sure that I'm putting in the work and doing it correctly, right? And making it fair.
Yeah. Okay, so definitely open to that.
Open to it.
What is that normally like? Is that just two clubs competing against each other?
I feel so. I've been in a scramble, and it was the Odin Day scramble, and that was Babes Golf, because I was part of Babes at the time, and Tropicana Golf, and there were other, like, it was just all mixed up, you know. So it's kind of cool because you get to know other members. Like, we don't have to just stick and compete as clubs. Like, we can just collaborate and, like, get to know other people, kind of like Patty and I met you, and we met, like, the girls that you play with, Nancy and everybody, Lizzie, like Velvet, like, they're all great. And, like, that's so awesome that even though we're not in the same club or we're just not in clubs, like, at least we still get to play.
Yeah, we break off and, you know, golf, you know, without having to have a, you know, an event. Like, you know, everybody switched numbers, Instagram, so it's a big old group chat all the time. Like, who's available to golf on this day? I have an open spot, or let's form a foursome. Yeah. I love that, you know. It's just not just, I'm only golfing with these people. Yeah. And also, like, sometimes, like, the cart stuff, you know, it's like, who are we going to cart with today? You know, and you get to meet somebody new.
I was fighting for you the other day.
I felt so special. I was like, oh shit.
I'm like, Patty, but Nancy beat me too. But, you know, because you want to because even though we get to golf together, you don't really spend all of that time together. So it's
unless you're in the cart.
Unless you're in the cart. So it's nice. Yeah. I do like that. I think people have this misconception that, like, if you belong to a golf club, like, you only, it's not like a gang.
It's not.
You know?
Jump me in. Jump me out.
You gotta rep that club only. Like, no, I don't know. I don't know why people think that, but I always encourage people, like, get out there and, like, meet everyone. You know.
Yeah, I feel like a club just helps you, like, introduce yourself into the sport and, like, have a supportive community, and then from there you build on to meet other women, and then, you know, eventually, just like us, like, where we just venture off with other people, and it's just a good way to just break out of your shell by joining a club, and then you just do you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then not only that, you're not just golfing, like, you're sharing, like, different parts of your life with them. You become friends, you know. We share memes, we share our stories, like, You know, we text each other just for like whatever reason, you know.
A lot of support. A lot
yeah.
of like, how's your day going?
Mm-hmm.
How's your week? Oh, you're doing this. I'm praying for you, or you got this, girl. Like just the cheering on that comes from it is really nice.
Yeah. Now it's like if I don't hear from Patty for 3 days, I'm like, hey, what are you doing?
¿Dónde está Patricia?
And she calls me. I love
Where
it.
are you?
She calls me. I'm like, I think I talk so much on the phone with work stuff, like people, customers, and claims issues, and you know, conference calls or whatever, that I'm like, I became more of a texter like after work. So I love, because she's the one who calls me. I'm like, oh, I got a call. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know, like she breaks me out of that shell.
Yeah.
So like I break her out of certain shells, and she breaks me out of the, you know, like I'm only on the phone with work or my sister.
Yeah.
Like those are the only people I talk to on the phone. Like if I even like take a FaceTime call from you, like, you're fucking pretty special. You're pretty special. But no, point being is like when she calls me, I'm like, hey, what's up? You know, I get excited. I'm like, I forget to call people because I'm so used to just like being on the phone with work and texting.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate when you call me.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aww.
Shout out to my husband because he tells me like you should always call your friends. Pick up the phone and call them. Like,
I'm bad at it too.
I was
like
bad at
out of
it.
sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
And I need to be better at it because I love all my people. I'm just very bad at like
calling.
Yeah.
I'm bad at texting back.
Oh, I'm great at texting.
Or DMs.
Yeah.
I'm good at that.
I know every once in
I'm
a
good
while
at sending. I'm good at sending. Yes. And then I'll go like after like the day. I'm like, okay, let me go once a day.
Like, who did I miss?
I'm good at DMs. Slide in.
And also,
You just slide in.
I'm kidding. Slide in. I'm kidding. Or am I?
I don't know.
Do you golf?
That's
Should we do one more shot before we get into the
Your rapid
questions
fires?
from the from the
Yeah,
folks?
let's do it. Absolutely, that's the
All
plan.
right, send
I'm
me
gonna
the
do
link.
it.
Travel
How do I do
golf.
it?
Ready?
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Salud.
Woo, Lord.
Hey, cabrón. I'm not used to mezcal.
It's not
Hi.
It's not that dark of a mezcal, but
Hi.
it's still like, hi, Dios mío.
I feel like a little dragon.
I love that you guys all speak Spanish.
See?
Because
Claro.
sometimes my Spanish comes out, and for the most part, like if you're an LA person, most people understand Spanish. But it's nice when like people get
Yeah.
what you're saying or
Oh,
what
yeah.
you're referring to.
Our
or-
jokes.
Yeah.
Doble sentidos.
Yes. Yeah.
Ay,
So
me
I
gusta.
encourage all people to learn Spanish,
Oh,
no
sí.
matter where you're at. Okay, so I had asked some of our viewers like what kind of questions they'd want asked. So I'm gonna ask a few. There's a lot of questions here for rapid fire from Ruben. You guys know Ruben? I think he's from Tropicana, but he started his own golf club. So some rapid fire questions from him. Iron covers, yay or nay?
Nay.
No, nobody has fucking time for that shit.
Nay.
Is it a time thing?
It's
Because I'm trying
It's
to figure
annoying.
out what the
That
issue
too.
is.
I already lose my fucking putter cover all the time.
And the freaking driver cover.
Yeah.
Half the time, a unicorn's down the street.
Yes, I always lose
My
my
fucking
driver
unicorn.
cover.
Bitch, where are you?
Why would anyone want their irons covered?
Because they don't want it clicking.
Oh, so it's like a noise.
I like that sound. I'm sorry.
I want you to hear me coming.
Yeah, that too.
That's what he said.
That too.
Well, cheers to that.
I already drank mine.
Oh shoot, I'm the slowest drinker. That's the thing.
Swallow
about
it.
me.
No pasa nada.
Okay, hold on.
Just swallow it.
Just swallow.
Just swallow
Okay,
it.
hold on. No pressure.
Spitters are quitters.
Spitters are good.
Sorry, you invited
Oh my god.
me. Sorry, you invited me.
What,
Ya
what'd you
sabes
call?
cómo me...
Para que me invitan.
Para que me invitan. Okay, one more gulp. I'm sorry, I'm taking too long.
You're good. We're not in a hurry.
I think I'm feeling it now
Oh shoot.
with the champs and
See.
Okay, next. I don't know why I can't talk anymore. It must be all the alcohol. Drive for show or putt for dough?
Damn, both.
Putt for dough for me.
Ooh.
I suck at driving, so I'm better at putting.
Suck at driving. Okay. Audrey, you said both? Are you good at both?
I mean, I can get it dead center if I'm really fucking looking where I'm aiming. And I can sink some like 40-foot putts. 20-foot. I've had. Yeah.
She's good at both.
I mean, you have.
She's good at both.
You've
Yeah.
gotten really
Shelly's
good.
told me like if we ever had like a scramble, like I'd have you on just for the fucking putts.
Shout out to Shelly.
Shout out to Shelly.
Shelly.
Okay, so both. I think for me, I'm better at putting. Even though I still never get a birdie, I think putting for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It's comfortable.
Yeah.
Slow and low.
Okay, next one. Favorite club in your bag?
I'm gonna say my wedge.
Ooh.
It's like a little pop.
A little
pop. Pop it like it's hot.
Right now, I say my driver and my putter.
Okay, yeah. What club? What are they?
The QI10, the QI, whatever the fuck.
I don't really
TaylorMade.
know. Oh, okay, TaylorMade. Yeah.
What clubs do you have?
Girl, these are from
A mix.
A mix of
Mixed edition.
Offer Up.
Okay.
They're bad. They're men's irons. I do have a women's driver. I got for like $70. I need a new one, but I did get a new putter, and I'm very excited.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So I would say my putter for me. Best or worst course you've played at?
I love this course for 9-hole in LA. Outside of California, in Scottsdale, I played Silverado. That was such a cool course. Such beautiful
Ooh.
views. It was open. If you're ever in Scottsdale, I say Silverado.
I don't know if I played that one or another one, but it was really nice. I mean, they're all nice out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we do waste management next year?
Okay, but
We'll just get
cannot
wasted today, but yeah, we'll do that.
general admission. That's all I have to say.
Fuck
We
yeah,
gotta
I'm
get,
I'll
good-
sprint to the
Yeah.
16.
Fuck it, yeah.
I'll put on my
Put it-
running
put it on the
shoes.
calendar.
We gotta do it. We gotta fucking do it. I said I was gonna do it this year, and yeah.
I mean, I was available.
Let's do it next year. Okay, we're gonna plan.
Oh, this one. Bump and run or flop. We had to look that. Me and Patty had to look that one up.
I would think I was second option.
Flop?
Yeah, right?
Bump and run or flop?
No, flop.
The flop is the one where it goes like,
Yeah,
Wedge shot.
so it has little.
that's me then.
And then bump and run is that just like low?
Yeah.
I think I need a little loft.
I think I aim for last, but I go low.
So it just depends where I'm at, but I can shout out to Bahama Golf because they make me warm up with Jimmy makes me warm up with my wedge, so I can get a good wedge shot close to the pin.
Nice. Oh, do you guys keep and maintain a handicap?
I think she does.
I do.
I mean, technically you're required to for the
My-
club, right?
My
For the
handicap
club.
is that I'm short, so I maintain my shortness.
So I do because I invest so much fucking money in golf and lessons that I need to see it working, or else it's not going to be worth my investment.
That's a good point, but I'm not
Yeah.
there yet.
Yeah.
I'm just for fun.
I technically have a handicap. It's very high, but I also haven't recorded new scores in a while, and I want to say I'm
But
like,
you remove strokes.
Yeah, I have.
You know?
So I imagine high 20s, low 30s. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
a few.
Yeah.
Our friend Nessa from Tanning by Nessa,
Oh.
she wants to know if there are any special events for 2025, any talks of merch, or any clinics for the
So
club.
we do have merch. I have it. I have a link available for the girls. I probably should just put it out there, whoever wants to buy stuff. But I do have some merch that I've worked on. And then plans for this year would definitely be like a golf trip. Some Palm Springs golf before it gets
Maybe
too
like
fucking
in the
hot.
fall, before or after?
I don't
Summer.
know. I want to do
A
it before.
spring one for sure.
Spring
Okay.
one, yeah. I think spring is perfect because
Count
the
me
winter.
in.
Yeah, let's do that, and then for sure, just more. I need to find more 9-hole courses, like I was telling you.
The Rancho's a good one. Just an
Yeah.
FYI.
The
Yeah,
ranch is a good one.
I love that
like
place,
that.
and it was such a nice place to go eat afterwards as well.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
And the
I would
good
say I love Montebello because it's local and it's
Yeah,
open,
yeah.
and we love it here.
yeah.
But if you want to
Just
venture
get
out to the OC, that's a great one. What's the other one?
Terranea is
yeah,
nice.
Terranea too.
It's just a shorter course.
No,
It's
but
a
that's
quicker
fine.
course. But
But
it's
there, I've heard there's like restaurants near there, so
yes.
I feel like that would be perfect for us. So
Yeah.
that way, after we can just go vibe in the restaurants
Yep.
and hang out.
Yeah, I agree. Those
Yeah.
are all, I would say, top 3 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ranch, you can go to Javier's after too. Just
Ooh.
FYI.
All right. Shelly was the one asking about a golf trip. We did ask that already.
Oh, come on, Shelly. You know what we're waiting for.
she's just like nudging.
Yeah.
Anything in particular that got you guys hooked into golf or anything like that?
Fucking boys. Just kidding.
For me, my mental health.
Same.
I was in a dark time, I want to say. I know not a lot of people know that, but I was just like, dude, like, what the fuck am I doing? And definitely just getting out in the outdoors, right? It kind of helps your mental state. And yeah, just that's definitely what got me into it. That's why, like I said, I told my husband, like, you're either going to join me or you're going to stay home. I'm buying you clubs. Let me know.
Mine was more work related. Like I said, you know, once I saw that little list and it said golf, and I'm like, yep, that's my sign. Bust them out. Let's do this again, or let's try to do this for real. And that's what my thing says on my Instagram. Let's golf, but for reals this time.
Yeah, that's where that came from.
Yeah, but for reals this time. You know, not just someone giving me a set of clubs and being like, see you later. I'm still gonna go do this without you. Like,
weird.
You know, like, but I appreciated the gesture, but
and also maybe it wouldn't have happened if that hadn't happened.
Yeah, so I look at the positive on that.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
let's try this, but for reals this time.
Yeah, I like that. You need that on a sweater or something. Girl, Patty, make your own merch.
Oh, it's in the brain.
It's in the works?
It was in the works since last year. I had reached out to a few people and they just kind of like fell through the wayside. So I do just have to get off my own ass and make time to do what I want. I will show you guys my drawing.
Ooh, I love it.
Fuck yeah.
I love that.
So I've had it for about 1.5 years now, the little drawing that I want. So
it takes time, you know, just getting stuff out there takes
like I love
time.
yours.
Yeah. Oh yeah, mine's still a work in progress because you got to find like manufacturers and then you want like
actually do it right.
You know, and then you want like quality, right? And then the right price point, and then ultimately you don't know if anyone's even going to support you in any of it, but it takes a lot of work. Sometimes investors are interested and then, like you mentioned, they drop out.
Yeah,
it's just
time.
I think
I just want one, just kind of like you, just to have for at least myself.
For yourself.
Like I did this for me, and if anybody wants to join, then they can, and if they don't, then you don't have to. You can just be like, hey, that's cute, and move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do things for myself now, not for anyone else.
You have to show me that. You know,
I know.
You never showed me
it's in my
that.
refrigerator.
Never brought it up.
I will share a few things about my job.
Okay,
So I've been working with my company for almost 10 years. It's great. But one of the mentors when I first started, and this is out there, like it's not like a secret. Like they say, write down your goals and look at them every day and you will achieve them quicker. So 10 years ago, you know, like this Mexican girl, you know, I don't know, whatever, point being. So this man, he's like, you know, Patty, write down your goals for, you know, my first year. He's like, and then he's like, I promise you, you will achieve them all. I'm just like, okay, Ted. That's his name, Ted. So, but I did. Wrote them all down, and then I have a magnet thingamajigger on my fridge because I was like, that's where I'm going to see it every day. Open, close, open, close. So I had like run a marathon, earn a certain amount of money for the year, do this, do that, you know. And then like little by little, as I was achieving them, I was like crossing it out. And then when the year came, I had crossed out every single goal on my list. I was like, what the fuck? I did it. So I kept it going every year. So I have a magnet on my fridge and I write down my goals every year. And I also do a vision board. Sometimes I do Post-its on my mirror in my bathroom, you know, because I'm, you know, looking at myself every day while I'm getting ready. So getting crossed off, and it's just like madness, but that's how I hold myself accountable for my goals.
That's good, yeah.
But yeah, so I have it on my fridge, my little thing, and I have my drawing.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see
So I know it's going to
Yeah.
happen because I see it every day, and it reminds me like, bitch, you haven't fucking finished it yet.
And you're
so I'm
working
like,
towards it.
okay, I'm going to do it. But last year was kind of weird at work. So, you know, new year, new me. And the year has started off really good this year.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
No. Sometimes we share how stressed we are with what we're going on. So it's good to see like good news come out of it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my job has been pretty decent this last couple months. They've showcased me a few times. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's one of those things like I suddenly became important. Oh my God, what the hell?
It's weird, right? It's freaking weird.
No, don't know who I am. Don't know. Leave me alone. But no, I like sharing with people my successes and like what's working for me because I want everyone to succeed.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, just because you don't clap for me doesn't mean I'm not going to clap for you. Like we're all here. We all have different goals, but at the end of the day, I hope everyone achieves what they want. Because why not? Why are you going to throw bad juju in the air? Like I want all the good juju, so I'm always like, unless you really fuck with me, then I'll be like, no, fuck you. There's like one person.
There's always someone.
They're always,
we ignore them.
why do they gotta hate though? It's like, dude, come on. There's enough for all of us.
Jealousy, insecurity.
If you don't like who you are, change yourself. Do something about it. You know, go to the gym.
That takes work, and people don't want to do it.
That's true. Change is hard.
How about you, Audrey? Any personal projects? I know you mentioned wanting to do more social media.
More social media.
Anything in the future we can look forward to?
Man, I don't know.
I know you and I want to collaborate on some things.
You guys better.
Yeah, we definitely need to do the tournament. That's like my goal this year. I feel like work is going so good that I don't have any like career goals right now because everything's just like going.
Consider that a good thing.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Consider that a
so
good thing.
I feel like okay, I'm doing well in that, but I need to focus on just my personal Instagram, my personal like just pushing myself to do events like that more big. That's about it. Other than that, I live day by day. I enjoy life.
That's
As
good.
you should. You do.
Yeah.
This girl's golfing
She's laid
everywhere.
back, yeah.
She's golfing everywhere.
Golfing everywhere.
Rams
Where's she
Hill,
now?
Vegas,
Yeah.
Utah. I mean,
Yeah.
Montana.
Yeah.
This girl's everywhere. I
Like-
love it. I take a page out of her notebook. I'm like, if she's driving around with her golf clubs, I'm going to do the same.
You stop asking, oh, hey, don't buy me that bag. Take me to golf here.
Dude, that's so crazy. So I got a gift card from work. We had some contest, whatever, and I got a gift card, right? So I'm like, I could either go buy a new purse, like at Louis, Gucci, so, you know, whatever. I'm like, nope, we're going to go to PXG, and that's how I ended up with my
there
new
you go.
PXGs.
There
My
you
company,
go.
in a sense, paid for my PXGs, you know?
So funny.
Investing in something that's
And I'm
good.
reinvesting because I'm going to all these events and,
Yeah,
you know, trying to
pays
land
back.
accounts for my company. So it's a full circle.
Nice. Well, let's see. I know we have a tea time in 10 minutes. Anything else we want to say, drop?
We should probably do
Shout
one more shot
out.
before we go, obviously.
I know we can keep going, and I feel like
Yeah,
we need
yeah.
to do a part 2.
That
part
is
3,
crazy.
part 4, but-
It's so easy. It was so
It
easy
is.
doing this with you.
Yeah,
I appreciate
thank you,
you.
ladies.
I know.
I
Seriously,
totally
it
appreciate
was
you.
not like as intimidating as like, you know, it's just.
All I'm doing is providing a platform. I have the resources and the time to do it. I can honestly say I love everyone, you guys, and everyone I interact with, and I agree with all of you. I want to see everyone around me succeed. So,
With that being said,
Yeah.
also my trainer, Ricky Verdugo, he did want me to say he wants to have a Saturday where the Tropicana girls come and do a
fucking
workout
do
with
it.
I
him.
need a bigger
Like a
ass. So,
He wants to do a workout with all of us. So, you know, instead of a tea time, we go in the morning and do a workout with him.
I love
So-
that.
That'd be
Thanks,
nice, like a little
Ricky.
boot
Yeah, Ricky Verdugo.
Yeah, I love that.
You know, we'll
I'm gonna sign
hashtag
up
him.
before that happens.
Yeah, no, for real. We'll do a Saturday morning and we'll all go and we'll do a circuit. And then if we want to do a tea time, you know, in the afternoon, we can all meet up for
down.
golf again. But, you know, our health is our wealth, ladies.
We go to
It's
Brea
so
golf
true.
course after that.
Yep, there you go.
It is. Being in shape does matter when it comes to golf. You don't think it does, but it does because it all comes from the core.
Like I want to try Pilates. I heard that's really good.
Very
for
good.
golf.
Yeah, we
Paola
should
does it.
Fucking do it.
Yeah. We'll
Big
go Paola.
girls. I know Nancy does berries.
Berries.
Stars on her berries.
All of us have a
PBL.
different, you know,
I'm
type
a
of workout.
Peloton.
Peloton. I just kind of do my little weights at home.
Yeah.
I'll eventually graduate to, you know, gym life.
You're always welcome with me.
I know, I'm just scared. Well, awesome, ladies. It was so great to have you on. I hope you guys come back on.
Anytime. Anything for Ruthie.
Anything for.
Anything for you guys.
Anything for Selena.
But anyways, we have a tea time.
We sure
do. Shots, and then see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.